Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mubeen Wala. I belong to Turbat, Balochistan and I am a level 1 student at Rand College. Welcome to another inspiring interview. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, finding your passion, how to discover what truly excites you. Many people want to find their passion but they are not sure where to begin. Passion gives our life purpose, keeps us motivated and help us grow. It is not something we always discover overnight. It often develops through learning, trying new things, and gaining experiences. In today's interview, we will explore practical ways to discover our passion, stay motivated, and build a meaningful future. So let's begin our interview. So my first question is to ChatGPT: what does the word passion mean?
Looking that up. Thanks for the question. Passion means a strong feeling of excitement and interest in something you want to pursue, learn, and grow in over time. It's not always instant. Often, it develops through trying different things and noticing what truly energizes you. When you follow your passion, you're more likely to stay committed, push through challenges, and keep growing. In simple terms, passion is what excites you and inspires you to become your best self
Why is finding your passion important in life?
because it gives direction and meaning. When you know what genuinely matters to you, decisions get easier and effort feels worthwhile instead of draining. It helps you commit, overcome obstacles, and keep going when things get tough. It also builds confidence and can turn work or study into something more fulfilling, not just tasks to get through.
Can everyone discover their passion? Why or why not?
Most people can, but not always all at once. Passion usually shows up by experimenting, reflecting, and noticing patterns in what feels energizing. Some people find it through a single defining moment. Others discover it slowly by trying different classes, jobs, hobbies, or volunteer work and seeing what sticks. And to be honest, not everyone feels one big, all-consuming passion, and that's okay. Sometimes a mix of interests plus values like helping others or solving problems provides that same sense of meaning. It's a process, not a single lightning strike moment.
How can trying new experiences help us find our passion?
Trying new things shows you what sparks energy and what doesn't. Each experience is like a data point. You notice what feels meaningful, what drains you, what you're curious about. Over time, those patterns reveal where to go deeper. It's less about instant answers and more about curiosity and small experiments that gradually shape a clearer picture of what matters.
Why should we not be afraid of making mistakes while exploring our interest?
The stakes are how you learn. They show boundaries, expose assumptions, and help you refine what you actually enjoy. If you avoid every mistake, you also avoid valuable information. Key is reflecting on what went wrong and adjusting. That mindset keeps you moving instead of freezing or quitting. So instead of fearing mistakes, treat them as useful feedback.
How can our hobbies help us discover our true passion?
Hobbies are low pressure ways to test what sparks joy. They reveal skills you didn't notice, like patience, design sense, or leadership. Over time, a hobby can evolve into deeper purpose or even a career path. But even if it doesn't, it can still recharge you and make life more balanced. Pay attention to what feels meaningful, not just what is fun. That overlap is often a clue.
What role does curiosity play in finding our passion?
Curiosity is the engine. It nudges you to poke at new ideas, ask questions, and follow small sparks. Without curiosity, Passion can stay hidden, but with it, you keep discovering which interests feel worth a deeper dive. It's like following breadcrumbs. You don't need to know the whole path, just the next step that actually interests you.
How can reading books and learning new skills help us?
Reading and learning new skills broaden your perspective and give you tools to try new directions. A book can ignite an idea, and a new skill can turn that idea into something you can actually do. Over time, those inputs stack up, making patterns clearer and strengths sharper. It's not just information, it's momentum, helping you move from curiosity to capability and maybe to passion.
Why is it important to step out of our comfort zone?
Because growth hides out there. Stepping out stretches your skills, builds confidence, and often reveals interests you didn't know you had. Discomfort is a signal, not a warning. You don't need to leap all at once. Small, steady steps into slightly unfamiliar territory are enough to start. Over time, that circle of comfort expands, and so do you.
How can teachers, parents, and mentors help us discover our passion?
They help by noticing our sparks before we do, offering safe chances to experiment, and asking good questions instead of pushing quick answers. A good mentor helps you reflect, points out strengths, and suggests challenges that stretch you just enough. Parents and teachers can create space to try, to fail safely, and to try again, which is how passion usually emerges.
How can social media be used in a positive way to learn and grow?
Curate who you follow. Choose educators, creators, and communities that teach real skills like language learning, coding basics, design tips, or science explainers. Set time limits and engage actively, like taking notes or trying mini projects, not just scrolling. And share what you make. Feedback can clarify what to improve and what you genuinely enjoy.
What
Used with intention,
what challenges do people face while searching for their passion?
uncertainty, self doubt, fear of wasting time, too many choices, or pressure from family or society. Sometimes people expect a single perfect passion and feel lost if they don't find it right away. The way through is patience, small experiments, and giving yourself permission to evolve.
How can we stay motivated when feel confused about our future?
Start small. Focus on short, doable actions like trying one new thing this week or finishing a tiny project. Keep a simple journal of what you tried, what you felt, and what you learned. That record shows progress, even when it's messy. And when big uncertainty hits, zoom in. Do the next right thing instead of the perfect thing. Motivation often returns after action, not before,
Why is patience important while discovering our passion?
because passion rarely shows up on command. It develops through trying, reflecting, sometimes failing, and trying again. Without patience, it's easy to misread early frustration as a dead end. But with patience, you give those signals time to make sense and you stay open long enough for interest to take shape. It's the difference between giving up too soon and letting your direction emerge.
How can setting small goals help us move toward our dreams?
Small goals turn big dreams into manageable steps. They give quick wins that build momentum, make progress visible, and reduce overwhelm. Achieving them proves you can move forward, and each step teaches what works, what doesn't, and where to go next. That's how small goals quietly add up to meaningful change.
What daily habits can help us become more focused and motivated?
Start with a morning plan, end with a quick reflection. Keep one small priority per day, limit distractions with focused blocks of time, move your body a little, and celebrate small wins. Over time, those simple routines compound, making focus steadier and motivation less fragile.
How can students discover their passion while studying?
They can try different clubs, elective courses, and small projects. Pay attention to which subjects make them curious and talk to mentors about possible pathways. Keep a simple log of what energized them versus what drained them. Over time, those clues highlight strengths and interests, turning guesswork into a clear direction for what to pursue next.
What is your final message about finding your passion and living a meaningful life?
Stay curious, be patient, try new things, and pay attention to what makes you feel alive. A meaningful life doesn't always come from one giant passion. It often grows from many small interests, steady effort, and choosing what matters day by day. You don't have to rush it. Keep moving, keep learning, and let it unfold.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's interview. We learned that finding your passion is a journey, not a race. By staying curious, learning new skill, trying different experiences, and believing in ourselves, we can discover what truly excites us. Remember, success comes from doing what you love with dedication, patience, and hard work. I hope this discussion inspire you to explore your interest, follow your dreams, and never stop learning. If you enjoyed this interview, please like, share, and comment with your thoughts. Your support encourages us to create more educational and inspiring content. Once again, thank you for watching. This is Mubeen teaching Wala from Turbat, Balochistan, level 1 student at Riyan College. Allah Hafiz, and see you in the next interview.
Checking something.